Did the math and it would only take 264 million views for this single video to fully fund the rest of my PhD research on the ecology of baby critically endangered great hammerhead sharks, Sphyrna moncarin. So, stick around for 30 seconds and let me tell you a little bit about it. Here in South Florida, we are lucky enough to be home to the only formally identified great hammerhead nursery on the east coast of the United States. What is a shark nursery, you might ask? Well, it's sort of exactly what it sounds like. It is an area that baby sharks go to use as juveniles to help increase their odds of survival and growth to maturity. And so it's really important for the health of a lot of shark populations that heavily use nurseries as juveniles in order to keep those populations at a healthy and stable level, right? But there's so much we do not understand about shark nurseries, much less shark nurseries that are in Biscayne Bay in the shadow of a huge metropolis like Miami, right? That seems like a very imperiled shark nursery. Not necessarily the best choice, Grand Hammerheads. Come on now. So some of these questions are, what exactly are the resources in this area that baby great hammerheads are using that enables this area to be of a special benefit to these baby great hammerheads? What are the habitat resources and the prey resources? So as a trophic ecologist, and trophic just means energetic pathways between organisms, species interactions type stuff. That's what I specialize in. I'm interested in understanding what exactly are baby great hammerheads eating? Where are they going? What habitats are they going to find those food sources? Are those food sources very diverse? Are they flexible in what they eat? Are they not very picky eaters? Or are they very picky eaters and they only specialize on a certain subset of available resources, right? These are important questions to ask. Specialized behavior means higher vulnerability. Think about it as being up a creek without a paddle, right? If you're a picky eater and something that the only thing that you will eat on the menu is no longer available on that menu, you're kind of straight out of luck, right? You can't switch to something very easily, right? You have become set in your ways. So we need to know, are these baby great hammerheads, are they generalists? Do they eat whatever is in front of them? Or are they pretty specialists, right? That's an important question, something I'm hoping to answer. If we find out that they're specialists, we need to understand what is exactly that they are specializing on, because if we find out that they're specialists, then we need to protect whatever food source that they are relying heavily on and the habitats that they go to find those food sources. And third, is there other things that are affecting their ability to access other prey sources, such as competition with other sharks? That's kind of the third thing I'm asking, right? Is there another external pressures that are constraining the resources available to baby great hammerheads? So if you think that's pretty cool, thanks for sticking around and listening. I'm hoping that maybe TikTok can alleviate the burden on researchers from finding funding sources that are often highly politicized, like government agencies, or some of the private funding organizations that have more strings attached, right? And they have agendas. So maybe, not like TikTok doesn't have an agenda, but maybe TikTok can be an avenue for funding for researchers, which would be really cool. So if there's an ad after this video, stick around and watch it and think about me and the baby great hammerheads you might be saving. So cheers.